I let her back in the house. I'm going to wait for people to start popping on, and then I'm off. Hi, guys. Hi. So welcome, everybody. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. I'm known as the City Cardio Queen. I am from Central Kentucky. I have honestly lost around 278 pounds. And what happened, the reason why I even ended up in City Cardio is because I injured my left ankle. I'd lost around 200 pounds at the time in my weight loss journey. And I was like, okay, I know that I need to have cardio in order to accelerate my weight loss journey. Hey, Carol, baby. But I ended up doing some research, and I had found some seated exercises on TikTok, Google, and YouTube. So after I compiled all of my information, I began to create routines, and I just started to share my stuff on social media. And I was just like, this is what it is. This is what I'm doing. Well, I had a lot of people asking me, Nataushia, would you go live? Would you share your routines? I had so many people asking me to go live because of all of my routines that I was creating. Well, because of that, that's where I'm at now. Now, again, I've lost around 278 pounds, but I literally work out, if you cannot see, in a kitchen chair. Now, I'm 5'10.5", so this is just a normal average size little kitchen chair. But what we're going to do tonight is Challenge Wednesday. I have a Challenge Wednesday every single Wednesday because, listen, I want you all to see how you're improving. I want you to see how much easier these exercises do get as you guys progress within this particular situation. Because, listen, each Wednesday, I even get to see where I'm at and where I need to be at and what I need to do. Now, I'm going to be real. If this is your first time working out with me, please don't freak out. I don't want you to keep up with me. I don't want that because, listen, we are all at different levels. Excuse me. There's a bug in my face. But we're all at different levels on our weight loss journeys, on our fitness journeys, on our exercise journeys. We're all at different levels. So I've been doing seated cardio for about 2 years now. So I may move a little quicker than you are. So don't freak out. All I'm going to say is go your own pace. Give me your best effort. Now, generally, we would do like 14 exercises for like 30 seconds a piece with 10-second breathers. I am going to let you guys know I am in Central Kentucky. It is about to storm. I've heard it thunder already a little bit. So the connections may be a little blotchy, and I apologize for that. But in the event you have any connection like issues, I am streaming on 3 platforms right now. I have TikTok, the Blue F, and YouTube. So if you ever miss a live or you need to pop out and go somewhere else, you have those options. But anyways, I'm so happy to simply be here because I absolutely love doing this with you guys, because me coming from over 500 pounds, I know how hard it is sometimes to figure out where to start or what to do or how to even do it, because sometimes we don't even know how to even begin to do modified exercises. And that's something that I'm super passionate about, because coming from over 500 pounds, I know not everyone knows the ins and outs or how to do this or how to do that. So that's what I'm here for. Now, I provide these routines absolutely free of charge, because this is the thing. If I personally cannot afford a personal trainer, I'm not going to charge you to work out with me when I'm live for free. So all you have to do is tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and be on the live, okay? Now, it is currently 6:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Central Kentucky. So we start at 7. I will let you know how to sit in the chair and all of that kind of stuff. Now, this particular routine, we're going to have 10 exercises. 10, just 10. But what we're going to do tonight, with it being Challenge Wednesday, it's not a challenge without a challenge, okay? So I'm going to be challenged with you. So we're going to be exercising for 1 minute. But again, if you cannot finish one of these routines, like one of the exercises, just find a way to keep moving. Maybe you can do quick feet. Maybe you can do something to wiggle your arms and make it happen. But at the end of the day, your best effort is all that I need, because I know every single little bit of exercise truly does matter, because Me, again, coming from over 500 pounds, I remember being a collegiate athlete, and literally I would be in track practice, I would be in basketball practice, and I would have coaches look at me who has never been overweight in their entire life and say, "You're not doing that right. You're not getting the proper exercise. You're not actually getting the benefit." But if you have never in your entire life been overweight or exercised at a plus size weight, you're not going to know what it feels like to exercise. But you know what? I do. So if I was sitting there and my muscles are burning and I'm sweating, I feel like I'm dying, I know that I'm getting something out of it, right? So that's what I'm here to show you. Like when I say every little bit of movement matters, as long as you continue to show up, be consistent, and put in the work, you're going to get there. And I say that because I have been there. I have started from the bottom, but now we're here, okay? But anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and let y'all know what the routine is. I'm going to show you all. Thank you for saying you love my hair. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Shara. Hey, Connie, baby. Hi, YouTube. I just love you guys. I hope you know that. And I don't know what type of day y'all been having, but let me tell you something. You're amazing. And we about to kill this workout together, even if it kills us. But we all going to die together today, okay? And that's okay. But anyways, hey, Rhonda. We're going to start off tonight with a battle rope. Then we're going to go into a jog, then jump rope, knee slicer, or slam. Whatever works for you works for me, baby. And then we're going to move into out and ups, obliques. Then we're going to move into our reach and step, tapsies, climbers. And then last, we're going to have a shoulder press with an optional leg raise. You do not have to do the leg raise. Now, what I will say is us working out for a minute. We're going to do that, and then we're going to have a 20-second breather in between each exercise, okay? In that 20-second window, I'm going to show you the upcoming exercise, the advanced version, and the modified versions, okay? Some of my exercises have several modifications because, listen, me coming from 500 pounds, I know, like, I couldn't lift my leg off the floor. Ain't no way in heck. So what I'm here to do right now is to simply introduce to the world what can be done no matter where you are. If you need low impact, if you have mobility issues, if you are simply recovering right now from an injury and this is what you're utilizing to simply get back to your cardio self, but also not lose out on cardio in general. This is an absolutely awesome alternative to use, okay? But anyways, are y'all ready? Hello, Jean. Is that right? Sorry. But hi, Ruth. All right, y'all. So I'm going ahead and hit this chair because it is 7:01. But it looks like it's about to come up a big old storm here in Kentucky, okay? Anyways, our first exercise that we have tonight is our battle rope. Okay, so this is what our battle rope looks like. We are going to do this exercise for 1 minute. Then we're going to have that 20-second breather, okay? So let me go ahead and pull up my timer. I also track all of my routines as a high-intensity interval training because that's what this is essentially. We're doing high-intensity intervals because, again, I don't care how fast you go. If this is your first time, pace yourself, listen to your body, and don't freak out, okay? But we are going to go on ahead and knock out our battle ropes for 1 minute, starting now. Get it, baby. But I stream live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I provide free routines on those days. But if you can't come here at 7 p.m., baby, tune in Tuesday or Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I got you covered. But we do the exact same routine on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I just do it 2 times. You got it. Keep moving. Don't give up. Now, again, if this gets to be too difficult, that's okay. I forgot to tell you that you need to sit at the edge of your chair. Try to keep your back off the back of your chair to the best of your ability. And you're going to focus on trying to keep your core tight. Now, if you don't know what that means, I know you've taken a selfie. Take your breather. I know you've taken a selfie at some point in time and you've sucked your stomach in to look skinny. That's what it is. So up next is our seated jog, which looks like this. Or if that's too much, you're going to go pump, 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 pump. All right. That's all we got to do. So those are your two options. We're going to knock it out for 1 minute at your own pace. You're going to see me going a little quicker. That's fine. But this is your seated jog. Okay, you're going to keep that core as tight as you possibly can. Swing those arms and move those little feet or big feet. It's okay. But welcome to Seated Cardio Challenge Wednesday with the Seated Cardio Queen. Now again, if my advanced seated jog is too much, you can go to pump, 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 pump. All right? You pick. Go at your own pace. If you need to slow it down and go this way, that's okay too. You got this. Up next is going to be our jump rope. I love jump ropes. Perfect. There we go. Take that breather. So up next again is the seated jump rope. What you're going to do, the advanced version looks like this. But if this is too much, I get it. I got you, baby. You're going to take your tippy toes and you're going to bounce. Keep them feet on the floor and bounce. Swing those arms. Keep that core tight. You got it, okay? We got seated jump rope. 1 minute. Let's go. Have fun with it if you want to. But if you don't know who I am, if you're just hopping on, my name is Nataushia. I am known as the Seated Cardio Queen. I'm from Central Kentucky, and I provide free seated cardio routines Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if advanced jump rope is a bit much, bounce on those tippy toes. But also Tuesdays and Thursdays, we got 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get it. Up next is knee slicer. Perfect. Keep it moving. Let's go. And take that breather. So to do the knee slicer, we have knee slice. But listen, coming from over 500 pounds, I know that can be a challenge. So you're going to slam. But if going that low is still challenging, baby, guess what? I got you. You can do this. But keep that core tight. But you're going to literally do this. All right? We're going to knock out our knee slicers for 1 minute, starting now. Trying to keep that core tight. You've got it. Now we exercise again for 1 minute. Take a 20-second breather. 10 exercises, 3 rounds on Challenge Wednesday. You can do it. Now again, if raising your knee is a challenge, you can go into a slam. But if that's still too much, baby, do this. Keep that core tight. And you do what you can do. Awesome work. Take your breather, baby. Up next is our out and ups. So you're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Now, with this one, focus on getting that exercise down, then worry about speeding it up, okay? But we got 1 minute. Out and ups, starting now. So again, out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. All right, let's go. Up next will be our obliques. Now, if you want to really engage your abdominal muscles in this particular exercise, you can stick your arms out in front of you, and you will, baby. This one's really going to work those glutes, your thighs, your lower abdominal region, all of it. Awesome work. Keep it up. Almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Now, I will show you quick feet in just a moment so that if one of these exercises becomes too difficult to complete, I got you. Take that breather. So our next exercise is obliques, which is this, or you can do a side bend, okay? But listen, if you can't finish one of these exercises, I understand if you're just starting out. That's okay. Go into quick feet. Find a way to stay moving. That is what is most important about exercise, is not giving up. I wouldn't have lost 278 pounds if I would have given up a long time ago. All right. So let's get this done together. We got 1 minute of obliques starting now. But this is a free, low impact, beginner friendly workout routine. Remember, if doing this particular exercise is a little too difficult for you right now, I understand. Go into that side bend, keeping that core nice and tight, working that oblique, okay? You can do this. No excuses over here. And the reason why I say no excuses is because I have put in the work myself. I know how difficult it is, and I'm showing you guys the easiest exercises so that you can change your life with me, okay? We can do this. If I can do it, you can do it, baby. Let's do it together, though. Take your breather. Up next is, reach and step. Now, this one is a glute burner. So we've got reach and step, reach and step, reach and step. But if stepping is a bit much right now, I understand. My glutes is already on fire. But you're going to reach, reach, reach. All right, baby? Give me your best effort. I know you can do this, but right now, it's time for us to knock these bad boys out. We've got 1 minute. Reach and step. You ready? Start now. Let's go. I will say in seated cardio, as you continue to show up, as you continue to work out with us, the quicker you move, the more it's going to increase your heart rate. As we increase our heart rate, we are burning more calories, which is burning more fat, baby. You can do it. So again, if this is a bit much, go into a reach. Oh, my glutes. Oh, oh, oh. Perfect. Yes. Perfect job. Take that breather. Now up next is going to be our tapsies. So you're going to go down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. All right. We're about to knock that one out, baby. Y'all ready? Because it's time. We got 1 minute of tapsies starting now. So remember, it's down, out, up, in. All right. So down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. Okay. You go your own pace. Work your way up. It's all right, baby. You don't have to keep up with me. Literally, please just go at your own pace. keeping that core tight. You're going to really work out that abdominal region right now. As long as your legs, as well as your arms, all that fun stuff. Take your breather. Up next is climber, which is up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Sorry, it was a bug. I'm okay. Almost died, but it's okay. Whew. All right, y'all. Oh my goodness. We got 1 minute. Start now. Up, down, up, down. Up next, shoulder press with an optional leg raise. But I stream live Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. TikTok, the Blue F, and on my YouTube channel. All right, absolutely free of charge. Bruh, if you don't get away. Ah! So again, if lifting your knee is a bit much, maybe this is all you can do right now. Guess what? I'll take it. If that's your best, that's all I want. I don't want you to keep up with me. I want you to work your way up to where I am. Take your breather. Because I promise, if you stay consistent and you stay doing this with us, I promise you're going to surpass where I am right now, okay? But up next, shoulder press, optional leg raise. But if you can't do the leg raise, you're going to do this. All right? Super simple, right? This is our final exercise in round 1 of 3. It is Challenge Wednesday with the seated cardio queen, baby. Let's kill it. We got 1 minute. Starting now. So try to keep your arms parallel with the floor, but remember, I'm not touching the back of my chair. You're going to try your best to work your way off the back of your chair, okay, as you progress with seated cardio. You can do it, baby. But what this does, why I like to do a leg raise with my shoulder press, is because it's a full body workout. Literally. Perfect. So again, you can just do this because I know sometimes leg presses can be a challenge. That's okay. Take your breather. We are moving into round 2 of 3. 2 of 3. We got this. You're doing awesome. Up next is battle ropes. It is hot out here, y'all. Whew. But thank you so much for tuning in. I will be live again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is battle rope time. Let's get it. Put in that work. You can do it. Awesome job, baby. Keep moving. Remember, if you can't finish this, you can also do quick feet or something to just keep your heart rate up and going. It's important not to stop while we're exercising. You can take a breather when I say take a breather, but if you know that you can't keep going, don't listen to me. Take your breather. because I don't want you to overexert yourself. Sorry, a whole bug just flew in my face. Don't do that. Anyways, jog is next, okay? Absolutely phenomenal jog tonight, everybody. Let's go ahead and knock out this jog. We've got 1 minute starting now. Keep moving. So remember, if this is too much, you can go in a pump, pump, pump. All right? We have less than 20 seconds. Let's keep moving. Take that breather. Up next is our jump rope. How y'all feeling? Have I seen them reaction slide to let me know if y'all still alive or have I killed y'all out? I see you guys. I am for it. All right, loves. It's time for us to do this jump rope. We've got 1 minute. Let's get it. So again, if my advanced jump rope is a bit much, bounce on your tippy toes if you're just starting out. And it might be too difficult. It's okay. Put in that work. You can do it. Remember, you don't have to go as fast as me. You can go your own pace. No worries, baby. Take your breather. Now up next is going to be our knee slicer. Ain't no way. It feels like it is harder than 80 degrees outside right now. Woo, Lord. That's so much sweat. All right, guys. It is time for us to get into our knee slicer slam. We got 1 minute. Let's go. So remember, if raising your knee is a challenge, baby, I understand. I really, really do. So you can slam. But I know sometimes even this can be a challenge for some of us, and that's okay. Do this. All right, keep that core tight. You can do it. Look at you, guys, go. But if you don't believe it, it is time to take your breather. But welcome to Seated Cardio Challenge Wednesday, guys. Up next is our out 10 ups. Are y'all ready? If not, that's too bad. It is time. We got 1 minute. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Go at your own pace. You got it. Now, if you can't keep your arms up, baby, that's okay. You do what you can do. That's all I need from you. Obliques are next. Now, I do create a new routine every time I go live, other than Tuesdays and Thursdays are identical routines. Back to back, take that breather. But being a former athlete, I know the importance of mixing things up. So that's what I do, okay? It's okay. You can do this. But right now, we are killing this whole entire shindig. I'm sweating so bad right now. It is time for us to do our obliques. We got 1 minute. Let's go. So if you struggle to raise your knee, again, I get it. If you're just hopping on, I used to be over 500 pounds. So with doing seated cardio, guess what? I show modifications. So if you can't raise your knee, do this oblique bend instead. Keeping that core tight until you can get to here. Baby steps are everything when you are on a fitness journey, especially if you're just starting out and don't even know where to go. Baby, I got you. We got this. Okay? Your effort is everything. Take your breather. So we're literally doing a challenge Wednesday. If you're just popping on, we're doing 10 exercises, 1 minute apiece, 20-second breather in between, but we have 3 rounds on challenge Wednesday. I do an all-inclusive, low-impact workout routine where we stay in our chairs the entire time, okay? All right, love. It's time for us to knock out our reach and step. We got 1 minute. Starting now. So if stepping is a challenge for you right now, baby, that's okay. Totally okay. What you can do instead is reach, 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 reach. Because with me losing 275 pounds, I do not take excuses. Don't at all. Don't tell me you can't do something, because I used to be over 500 pounds. And I'm here to tell you right now, if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm not trying to be mean. But I don't take excuses, because I put in the work. I've lost my weight. And I'm here to help you reach your goals too, baby. You can do this. We can do it together. Take your breather. Now, a lot of people also ask me what type of lifestyle I live, what I eat. Y'all, I track 3 things and 3 things only. That is my proteins, carbs, and my sugars. I don't track anything else. I don't care about my calories. I don't care about my sodium. I don't care about anything else but my proteins, carbs, and my sugars. So next is our taxis. While we're doing that, I will let you know what my totals are. Well, we've got 1 minute taxi starting now. Remember, that's down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. All right. But I allow myself between 60 and 100 grams of protein every day. And I do about 50 net carbohydrates and 28 grams of sugar daily. That's my limits. And the reason being is because I do have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I'm insulin resistant. At one point, I was borderline diabetic. So with those diagnoses, I had to change my lifestyle. I had to change how I eat. I increased my exercise, obviously. And I drink a lot more water. I drink a lot of zero sugar beverages, Gatorade Zero, all those little sugar-free drink mix packets. That's what I use. That's just what I've done, and I've put in the work. Take your breather. Now, I don't hide the fact that on June 30th of 2021, I did have gastric sleeve surgery. I went in. I weighed exactly 440 pounds on June 30th of 2021. But I have completely changed everything I do. I can easily gain my weight back. Just because I had this procedure doesn't mean I'm going to always be losing weight. It doesn't work that way. You have to work your tool. Whew. Let's go on ahead and knock out our next exercise, which is climbers. We got 1 minute starting now, but you have to be willing to put in the work because you can't just wish. I had to stop wishing to lose weight and I had to start doing. Once I started to do and I started to make the changes, that's when the weight started to really come off. So it depends on how bad you really want it, because can't is not in my dictionary anymore, because you can do this. You have to be willing to make sacrifices. You have to be consistent. You have to choose you no matter what, because you matter. You've always mattered, and you can do this. I never thought that I would say I lost 278 pounds. Never in my life. But here we are. Here we are. I promise you can do this. Trust me. Take your breather. Now up next is going to be our shoulder press with an optional leg raise, okay? I absolutely love you guys tuning in with me. If you all have not already, can you please share this just so the world can see what seated cardio is about? Like, this is a real routine. This really does work if you work it. So you just can't sit here and move like a snail. But if you're just starting out, that's okay. If snail pace is your pace first starting out, that's cool. But you're eventually going to get to rabbit pace if you continue to work out with me. But right now, let's do that shoulder press with an optional leg raise. We have 1 minute. Starting now, arms up, legs out. If you can't do the leg raise, guess what? You don't have to. Try not to allow your arms to drop to your sides. Try not to stop too early and do this. You need to try to keep your arms parallel with the floor. Up, down, up, down. Now, again, the reason why I like to do a leg raise, which you do not have to if you don't want to yet, is because it engages my abdominal region as well while I'm working on my arms, shoulders, and all that fun stuff. Now we are about to move into our third and final round here on this Challenge Wednesday. Woo! Take that breather. Now we're moving into our third and final round. If you have not yet challenged yourself, I simply ask at some point in this moment, try to do so. So if you relied on the back of your chair this whole entire session, come off for a second, maybe 2 seconds. And I promise you're not going to regret this. If you continue to show up and work out with us, babe, thank you, TikTok. You're going to overcome so many things. You can do this. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't, because I know you can. But right now, we're going to battle rope it out, baby. We've got 1 minute starting now. This is our final exercise round. But again, I don't care where you're at on your fitness journey. I don't care if you are just starting out and you don't know what to do and you're literally moving like this. Guess what? I'm proud of you. I am. I don't care if you're intermediate and you're just kind of in the middle and then you're just kind of going whatever. Guess what? Your best is your best, and I will never knock you for your best effort, because that's not what you do. If you're applying your best effort, that's what matters. No one can dictate what your best is other than yourself. So give it to me, baby. Take that breather. Up next is our seated jog, okay? Also, make sure you guys are trying to stay hydrated, all right? All right, loves. It's about that time to jog it out, okay? Let's kill it. We got 1 minute. Seated jog. Starting now. So again, if you're just hopping on and you don't know how to do the seated jog, baby, it's okay. Pump, pump. This is my modified seated jog. You're going to keep your tippy toes on the ground, keeping that core tight, and pump, pump, pump it up. Anybody else remember that song? That Pump, Pump, Pump It Up song by Joe, I think it was Joe Budden. Joe Biden. Something like that. Back in the day, if that gives you guys my age. I was born July 17th, 1991. I will be 33 next month. Dadgummit, your girl's getting old. But you know what? I gave myself the best 30th birthday present in the whole wide world. Take a breather. I chose my health. I chose myself. I chose my future. And now I'm just trying to help the world from what I've learned. Because when I first started my journey, I wanted someone like me. Someone that was real. Someone that provided a free routine that I could work with on a daily basis. Let's go ahead and knock out our jump rope. I wanted someone that was going to be able to show me the ropes and I could learn from them. Because I remember as I came out of my procedure, I had friends at the time that had the same exact thing that I had. I would literally message them, asking them questions in regard to the situation. They'd be like, ask your doctor, ask your nutritionist. You already know the answer. Why should I have to contact the doctor when I'm going to have to wait 24 hours? So guess what? That ain't me. I will share any and everything I know because guess what? Other people deserve to be able to change their lives. If you can't do this, guys, remember, bounce on them tippy toes, okay? But there is no reason why I should withhold information that can help change somebody else's life. None at all. Take that breather. Because listen, I want to see everyone else succeed. I want people to have the non-scale victories that I've had. I absolutely questioned my weight loss journey because I didn't want excess skin. But look at me now. I look like a bird. Or a plane, whatever. But I've earned my excess skin. But what I've also earned, a whole lot more that I can do with my life. Let's go on ahead and knock out our knee slicer. We've got 1 minute. But there is so many other things that I can do now because I've lost 278 pounds. I want the world and other people that are struggling with their obesity, struggling with their weight to see, hey, she did this. I can do it too. But listen, you don't have to have surgery. All you have to do, have a healthier lifestyle. Eat correctly. I eat off of toddler plates, toddler bowls. I use toddler utensils. I might be 32, but smaller portions and controlling how we eat is so crucial in any weight loss journey because a lot of us overeat, but not me, not no more, because I want to be healthy. I want to lose weight, and I want to help change the world. If you can't raise that knee, go into a slam. If you can't go all the way down, do this. All right? Take that breather. Now, up next is out and ups. But listen, weight loss is not easy. I'm not going to look at you and tell you that it is, because it's not. You have to be willing to make sacrifices when you're at that work party and they got pizza and lasagna and bread and pasta. You got to be willing to eat the toppings off that pizza sometimes and not the crust. You have to be willing to make sacrifices in order to succeed sometimes. Let's go on ahead and knock out our out in ups. We've got 1 minute out in ups. Starting now, you're going to go out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Now myself, when I say I made sacrifices, I would always pack my lunch to work. I wouldn't eat outside of whatever. I track every single thing that I eat in my app. It is a free app. It is for Google Play and iOS for us beautiful Apple users. No offense to those of you all that use Droids. But anyways, I utilize an app called Verytastic. 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 It is free. It provides you recipes. It allows you to track your weight loss. It allows you to track your inches. It allows you to track your daily intake, bowel movements, if that's something you like to do. I don't, because that's just weird. Take your breather. Well, I mean, it's not weird, but that's not something I track on the app because that's just why. I mean, not why, but to each their own. That's just not what I do. But if you're willing to truly work it, I can tell you my secrets. I can guide you, but it is up to you to make sure you follow through. I can't come and tell you, hey, this ain't what you need to do. Hey, you probably shouldn't eat that. I can't do that. I had to have that conscious decision within my own mind to get me to where I'm at. And I'm telling you my secrets because I want you to have the same experiences, not all of them, but I want you to have the non-scale victories. Fitting in a bathtub to take a bath. Nobody thinks of those. But right now, it is time for us to knock out our obliques. We have 1 minute of obliques starting now. But no one thinks, oh yeah, great non-scale victory, spitting in a bathtub. Guys, when I was over 500 pounds, I could not fit in a freaking bathtub. Couldn't do it. But you know what? I can now. I questioned my weight loss journey at the start because I was like, oh my gosh, I weigh over 500 pounds. I'm going to have so much excess skin. But you know what? I might look like a pregnant dog that bends over that has teats whenever I bend over. But I'd much rather have my teats looking body and be able to wear clothes that are a little bit cuter. I would like to be able to go to my favorite Mexican restaurant and sit in patio chairs rather than get a special chair without arms because I can't fit with my friends. There's so many non-scale victories that are so worth it that you literally cannot put a price tag on. So that is exactly why I'm here. Again, if you can't do this one, oblique bend, all right? But listen, I'm so serious, take your breather, about trying to change other people's lives. Because I remember breaking my brother's bed when I was just playing PlayStation because I sat at the edge of it and I was so heavy. I remember being at work and crushing a chair with steel legs all the way down to the floor in front of my clients and coworkers where they laughed at me. Guys, it's not a fun situation when you're over 500 pounds and you're breaking furniture. You're not able to wear cute clothes. You're not able to fit in certain places or even go to an amusement park. You deserve to see that you have a life worth living. And I'm not here to play. Okay? Thank you. Sorry. Let's do a reach and step. I'm very passionate about what I do because when I say I've been through it, I've been through it. But we've got 1 minute. Reach and step. So when I see somebody comment, I can't lose weight. Have you changed how you eat? Have you found out if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome? Have you found out if you have any type of diagnosis that's going to prohibit you from losing weight? What are you doing? Are you still drinking all your soda? Are you still eating high carb foods and you're not supposed to? Are you truly making the changes? So don't tell me you can't lose weight. Do not tell me you can't. Because if you're not trying, if you're not truly making sacrifices, if you're not truly changing, you're not going to lose weight. Being real. Because you know what? I didn't lose 278 pounds by continuing to eat 2 pizzas in one sitting anymore. Sure didn't. My normal meal was 2 Domino's pizzas, cheesecake, cheese sticks from like Arby's or something like that. Like, that was a normal meal for me. Take a breather. But now, I literally eat one meal off of a toddler plate. I no longer sit down and can eat 2 pizzas and cheese sticks and cheesecake. You have to be willing to change how you eat and how you drink. Throw exercise into the equation. Maybe it's not 4 days a week. Maybe it's 2. Maybe it's 1. But you got to be willing to change something if you're wanting results. Period. But anyway, let's do our tapsies. We got 1 minute tapsies. Starting now. And I don't say it to be mean, but there's no way to sugarcoat it. If you're not making any different lifestyle choices, you can't expect to have any progress. Period. That's what it is. But again, this one is down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, okay? The rain is a-coming. It sure is. That breeze feels amazing. Climbers are next. Take your breather. But I hope that you know, like, I love each and every single one of y'all. I might not have met you, but I genuinely feel we all have similar hearts. We all have similar desires in a sense. And that is to be better individuals, be healthier, lose weight, or you wouldn't be here. And I'm proud of you for being here. Maybe you're just watching to get a feel for it. Baby, I hope you come back tomorrow. But right now, it is time for us to knock out these climbers. We've got 1 minute of climbers. Starting now. Up, down, up, down. Remember, if you can't bring your knee all the way up, give me what you can, but keep that core tight. Because maybe this is all you can do, but guess what? If you're keeping that core tight, whoo! But I promise you can lose weight. You can do it. Won't be easy. You'll get pissed off. You'll be hungry. But guess what? Get you some water. Suck it up. Because when I first started, I was having 2 protein shakes a day. Breakfast and lunch. And I would go home and have a salad for supper. For a solid month, that was my diet. I was starving. I was mad because I was so hungry. Because when you go from eating 2 pizzas, cheese sticks and cheesecake in one sitting to a protein shake, whew, that's like a dime. Like, it's nothing. Take a breather. But what I did to combat that hunger, I would drink a ton of water. I would drink anywhere from 1 gallon to 2 gallons a day. I would drink on chicken broth. I would eat sugar-free Jell-O. I would eat sugar-free popsicles. That's what I did. And in my first month of just doing that diet alone, I think I lost around like 40 or so pounds. But that's because I was serious about what I was doing. And I still am. But we're going to go into our shoulder press optional leg raise. Let's go. This is our last exercise. Then we're going to stretch. So I do an all-inclusive routine. So we do 3 rounds on Challenge Wednesday of 10 exercises at 1 minute apiece. Then we do 20-second breathers in between each exercise. Then we're going to do stretching. We will stretch our arms. Then we will stretch our legs. But we remain seated the entire time because me coming from over 500 pounds, I know sometimes it's difficult to stand for long periods of time. I know there's people that struggle with mobility. So I'm here to make sure everyone feels included. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you think. If you have pure intentions, you're positive, and you can encourage each other, you're welcome here, baby. Okay? Everyone's welcome here that is good-hearted. All right? Take that breather. Woo! All right, loves, we're about to stretch really quickly, okay? I'm burning up. But what I need you guys to go on ahead and do, we are going to pull our left arm across our body. Let's go. Left arm across, and then we're going to do our right arm. But congratulations for finishing Challenge Wednesday with the seated cardio queen. But I absolutely love doing this. I love it so much. I don't think you guys understand how much I enjoy doing this. Let's switch sides, right arm across our body. Because I cannot tell you the amount of people that have been inboxing me just recently to tell me how much I have impacted their life in a positive manner. I never knew that I would change lives the way that I did, but that's why I continue to do what I do 2 years into this situation. Because other people deserve to have non-scale victories like I've got to experience. Thank you, TikTok, for sending me all the gifts. But what we're going to do now is we're going to pull our left arm in behind our head. But me coming from over 500 pounds, like I get it, you might struggle to reach your arms. So if that's the case, what I need you to do, interlock these hands, baby. You're going to interlock them, and you're going to pull them in behind your head this way or this way. You're going to pick whatever works best for you. Personally, I've lost enough weight now. I've got to wipe my arms off a bit because they're so sweaty. But personally, I can but I can pull my arm behind my head now because I've lost enough weight. But you can use one of the tricks that I showed you, okay? But we are about to pull our right arm in behind our head. But listen, I believe in you. I didn't have a lot of people when I first started doing this that believed in me. I was actually ridiculed a lot. Let's switch sides. For posting my content. I was made fun of because all I did was post my workouts. I would post my food. I would post whatever. And I would literally be made fun of and be like, why do you post so much health stuff? Because I'm passionate. Why not? But you know what? If that's what you want to post on your page, post it. If you want to post that you make tumblers, post it. Y'all, okay, arms down. Sorry. You're going to stick your right leg out in front of you, toes facing the ceiling. And then what we're going to do is keep our left leg bent, foot on the floor. Hang on a second. I don't know what the heck that is. Stay doing your thing. Give me a second. I got to fix this one. Okay. I'll get back to the chair. Anyways. Sorry. I had a weird thing on the talk of ticks. But you're going to extend this leg out. We're going to walk our way down. Okay? Let's get it. I can go all the way down to my toenail. If you can't reach that far, that's okay. I like to put my left hand on my knee and press down so that I intensify my stretch because I'm stretching out the back of my right leg, okay? We are about to switch sides, but literally, post whatever you want to post on your wall. If you want to share that you're trying to lose weight, share that. Let's switch sides because, listen, at the end of the day, it's your page. If this is your passion and you end up going viral like I did, do it. I didn't mean to go viral, but I did. And I'm so glad that I did because I'm able to change and improve other people's lives. And there is absolutely no greater feeling in this world than getting your all's messages saying, hey, because of you, I've lost 85 pounds. Because of you, I've lost X amount of weight. Come up. Now, what we're going to do now is a breathing exercise. You're going to control your own breathing. You're going to inhale up through your nose. Hold your breath right here. Then you're going to exhale out, down through your mouth, okay? You're going to do a total of 3. Again, you're going to concentrate on controlling your breathing, baby, okay? Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Woo! I love your positive attitude and that you present easier versions for those who can't exercise exactly as you do. See, that's one thing that I will always do because I remember what it's like coming from 500 pounds. And I can remember being at track practice and watching all my other teammates do certain exercises. And I knew that I was too big to do them. But you know what I did? I still tried. And I tried to find a way to make it work. So that's why I show what I show. That's why I do what I do, because I know not all of us are at the same playing field. But that's what's so beautiful about this, because there's modifications, there's baby steps, there's this and there's that. But YouTube, I'm going to say bye to you, and I hope to see you tomorrow, okay? Bye for now. I'm coming, guys. Give me a second.